If we're gonna start transitioning children, can it be to Christianity?
Man or the bear?
The bear.
Tell me why.
Because I feel like a man would actually hit me, like, unprovoked.
It hits you in a good way, though.
This trend is actually still a thing. Women still think they would have had it better with a bear than a man. Stop being delusional, will ya?
I can't tell you what labels are.
Please.
It's not my job.
Please.
I can't tell you. It's not my job.
Why is it bad?
It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just not my job.
You can still tell me.
I still can't tell you.
Ew.
So in this video, we see this teacher telling a young child that he can't tell them what labels are. You know, this teacher is responding by whispering, acting very secretive. The correct response, if this comes up, should inevitably be, go ask your parents. This in a silo might not seem that bad. But if you really think about it, some of the legislation that's passed recently about keeping gender identity a secret from parents. The government can take your kids away from you if you ignore that they want to transition. This is really scary ideology. This is potentially the difference between parents getting to keep their children and the government taking your child and getting to raise them how they think. And last time I checked, nobody wants the government raising their children.
That ideology is extremely worrying, and this behavior is extra sussy.
Huh? All men make you feel unsafe? Well, that includes black men, gay men, handicapped men, and Jewish men. So that not only makes you sexist, makes you racist, homophobic, anti-Semitic, and ableist. That's so tough.
I actually have a real problem with women being called unlikable because you never hear that about a man. You never hear it about such an unlikable bloke. You have, they're funny, they're called anti-heroes, and they're funny and they're strong and diverse and interesting.
I think it's a self-projection of you being unlikable. You can't say that every man is gonna be liked by everyone just because he's a man.
If men have it easier in society, would you be willing to switch gender roles with a man?
No.
Why not?
No. See his power.
Why are women more likely to switch gender roles with another woman than she would switch gender roles with a man?
Again, see his power.
Okay.
I don't know.
So if see his power, why are women always talking about how hard it is to be a woman in our society?
Cause dudes ain't I don't know.
Why aren't guys allowed to say that women ain't
Because that's disrespectful. What if your mama wasn't shit?
Well, once again, then why is it not equally disrespectful to say that dudes ain't if women talk about equality?
You know what? That's a good question.
Is it possible that women just want double standards instead of equality?
Maybe.
So what advice would you give to the men who don't trust women?
I'd say don't just let one person, don't let one female f up your image for the rest of them. You know, just treat the girl accordingly and go based off of what she shows you.
For example, you're showing that the most powerful thing about you is your private part, and they shouldn't let you ruin the image of other women.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to sit down for this one.
These are some of my favorite things to do as a furry.
Oh, here we go. Oh no.
I love to watch my favorite show. This season is so good. Then I go outside for some exercise. Do about 10 furry trots back and forth. I start with a big howl.
Son, you took bear crawls in 5th grade basketball practice a little bit too seriously. You don't have to do them forever.
So I'm super thirsty, you guys, so I'm just going to take a sip of water as a furry would.
Oh, come on. Why'd you do that? You could have just got a cup and maybe a straw if you like the sun.
I'm always munching on my favorite kibble.
Boy, that's dog food. Why are you eat? That's dog food!
I also love to chew on my favorite toy. I got this at Furries R Us.
Furries are us. Is that a thing? I swear to God, if that's a thing. Furries are us? Are you serious?
Goodbye in my furry language.
Goodbye in American human language. Hey man, we'll see you later. What is going on with this?
So if you're not feeling well, which seems to be the case, should we take you to the vet?
Life and you believe in God, like how do we get to heaven? Like let's say all three of us, we die right now, we're standing before the gates of heaven, and God's like, why should I let you in? What do you say?
I've never thought of that.
That's very crazy, right?
This girl is either embarrassed of herself or she's not taking this seriously. I want you to see how her attitude changes throughout the conversation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I used to have a big hole in my heart, and I would try to fill the hole in my heart with like all these different sin addictions, like wickedness, and like I would used to people please when I was in high school. Like I wanted to feel affirmation from people, so I would just act like a different person towards people to get people to like me, but it never worked. I always left empty. And then when I was 17 years old, I had an encounter with Jesus inside of a breakfast restaurant. I used to struggle with depression and anxiety, and that stuff feels like an incurable disease. And when I struggled with depression and anxiety, I was going to take my life one night. And the night I was going to take my life, I went to have my last meal, and Jesus encountered me. Have you guys ever heard the gospel before? God. And so because there's wickedness, there needs to be a punishment for it, right? Like if I punched you girls in the face, I would probably go to jail, right? Yeah. That's right. Like I punched you guys in the face, that's not cool. I need to go to jail. The same way that our sin, we deserve death. But God loves us so much.
Let me know if y'all think I should keep preaching in public places and LGBTQ rallies. In my opinion, if it keeps people away from degeneracy, I'm all for it.
Would you give up your college spot for a person of color?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Should a white person voluntarily give up their college spot for you? Skin color shouldn't matter to begin with.
The logic behind affirmative action is it's fixing 400 years of injustice.
I am not gonna be held accountable for any injustice that I didn't commit. And giving up your spot anywhere just because you're not of color is utterly insane. Let me know if you agree.
So what, do you think you're a catfish or not?
I think that it depends on the picture and the angle, but I'd like to think not.
So you're not a catfish?
No.
No, here, so we're gonna ask random people whether you're a catfish or not.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, is she a catfish or not? She is. Catfish.
That's me.
Why?
She is, bro. Look at how good she looks in that picture.
She looks good in?
Yeah.
And in person, what are you saying?
It's like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's you. It's literally the same person.
The same person?
Yeah.
So she's not a catfish?
No! You're really pretty. You're beautiful, bro. What?
Catfish or not?
Nah, she's not a catfish.
No? So what do you rate here, what do you rate in person?
Like 7 there, 7 in person too.
Nah, here it still.
Excuse me, sir, Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Excuse me, sir, Trump or Kamala?
Oh, Trump. All the way.
Excuse me? Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Excuse me, sir? Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Excuse me, sir? Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Excuse me, sir? Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
Excuse me, sir? Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump! All of these people and only one person for woke Kamala. If you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness, Ariel, and I'ma see y'all on the next video.